Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian.
And I'm Diego.
And we're back for more of the boys. What happened last time? Oh yeah, what's it? Frenchie and the girl?
Frenchie and the female bonded.
Yeah, that she also got cut open, but then she healed. Black Noir. I'm not really sure what his abilities are, but he has to have some kind of strength of sorts. And really sharp knives. What's it?
Wasn't it also the same episode with the church thing? The Believe Expo or whatever it was?
Yeah. I was about to say that. The bit with I was gonna say Tandy, wrong show. Annie and Huey. He first off he kinda didn't do so well midway. Kinda like you think you can get me in with
Ezekiel.
Thank you, him.
Ezekiel.
That guy. Who he blackmailed. And Homelander seems suspicious or just he doesn't like Huey. One of the two.
Like, I think when he asked him the question, like, "Hey,"
yeah, it's more. It's like whenever he found, like, he knew that, or he heard that Annie let him in or helped him get in. So that kind of like I guess rubbed him the wrong way. Or he's trying to figure out all that, and he threatened, drowned him. So that was something.
It could just be that he's just a bit too into the doing that to other people.
No, because he did it fine with everybody else except for Huey.
You're right. And then he messed up his phone, so he lost their black.
Well, that was just because he went. Yeah. Oh, Huey messed up his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then he had to adapt.
Yeah, he had to
improvise on the spot, and he actually did pretty well. It seems. It actually worked. Somehow.
Yeah. They got the address where they found a baby with laser vision.
Oh yeah. So like it seems that like maybe over time they started just making their own superheroes.
So it's either that or they're making the Seven. Like they made them. I don't know.
Yeah, like
we're not really sure. Oh yeah, and Huey kind of told Annie what was going on. Sort of, more so just like someone close to him really recently died, and he was trying to use Ezekiel. They didn't tell her like all the facts, so we're getting there.
Yeah. We had a hug.
At least that he's able to patch things up with her. I think. Let's see. I think it's everything.
Oh, there's the Homelander thing with like the baby or something.
Oh yeah,
there was
that weird thing with the Homelander has this weird fixation with Stillwell. Stillwell. Yeah. Probably gonna see what that's about later this episode, just later on. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna go into the episode. Oh come on.
Super in America.
Ugh, disgusting.
That's cool.
That's kind of cool.
That's pretty neat. I like that.
Well, that's gonna have to change.
Isn't it your job to know this kind of stuff? It's Lamplighter.
Thank you.
Yeah, I had all the trading cards.
Of course you did.
Your fresh start is way out of your league. You know that, right?
I am aware, yes.
Andy's great, man. Live your life. That's what Robin will want. Really? It's so special to come back. I'm sorry. Why is that there?
Sorry?
Who put the fucking blanket on the bed?
Randy Setdeck.
Who's Randy Setdeck?
He's over there.
Randy, why? You fucking asshole. Amateur fuck.
What just happened?
You know? No. Not if you attached to that hand, no?
I don't...
It was my big idea to book you for the Believe Expo. What could go wrong, I thought? You were playing to your base. At least I don't have to kiss your ass anymore.
Oh, she fired?
I think so.
Jeez.
You are a selfish, arrogant child. Wow. Back in Iowa,
Noted.
I bet you watched a lot of...
Or?
No. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't mean to be ungrateful, but...
Fuck you!
No red carpets. Then I think we may need to reconsider your position in the Seven.
Sayonara.
And I think that firing an employee after she reported sexual assault on live TV might tank your stock price.
I know it's wrong to feel angry. After all, Tech Knight saved me. just wish he'd been a little more gentle with my spine.
It's about acceptance, isn't it?
Needless to say, I fell for her big time. What kind of knobber falls for a soup? Anyway, we were, being intimate when she climaxed and accidentally turned into ice. Just for a second. But I was, still in there at negative 346 degrees.
Oh.
Same temperature as liquid nitrogen.
God.
It snapped off. The crazy thing is, I still miss her.
Go ahead, Seth. Give him the stick.
You don't have to take it if he doesn't want to.
You back off, or I'll shove this stick where your dick used to be.
He should be out there with a fucking chainsaw going after him.
Just a bunch of scared fucking rabbits. Suits are all the same, every fucking one of them.
I'm gonna need you to make a public apology. And you're going to be taking a sabbatical from the Seven.
Oh.
But we are going to be stationing you in Sandusky, Ohio.
Though at the time I believed that our encounter was consensual, I now realize that I misread the moment.
Our new movie, Insurrection. It's really exciting. It's my first movie with in the VOT cinematic universe.
Oh my God.
I did not expect that. I did not expect that. Wow.
Yeah, fan of the show?
Oh, nah, man. I've never seen it.
Okay.
You know what I'm a fan of? Your insider trading. The way you brushed your hand up against that Wall Street guy, brother, that shit right there, now that was ruthless.
Hey, Cleo. Remember your old man?
Hi, Charles.
Oh, man. And wait, but...
I just want to know you don't hate me.
I don't really know you.
Homelander raped her.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
She sat here for 3 hours. Didn't move a muscle. And she just got up and walked away.
It was actually my mom who dragged me along to my first Little League practice. It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details. Just like her.
Okay. Perfect. So great.
So we done?
He's gonna freak out too. Oh!
It's really bad. It's not gonna be good.
Damn, relax! Everyone relax! Just go walk it off.
Go walk it off.
My fucking wrist! She didn't intend any harm.
Butcher!
Where are you?
Shake Shack.
Really?
Oh.
Fucking magic, that place. What'd you get?
Shack burger, cheese fries, cookie dough concrete.
Sounds good. Does it taste like lies? I got your phone linked to my Find Your Shithead Friends app. And where the fuck are you?
This tastes like lies.
She's a soldier. There's a flag with a two-headed snake on it.
Two-headed snake? Like...
Yeah.
With red rays behind it?
What does that mean?
It's the flag of the Shining Light Liberation Army. Frenchie, you're dating a terrorist.
Monka, I know you understand me. Please, please, tell them who you are. Tell them what I see.
The drawings are palm trees in front of the moon. It's where she grew up. killed her parents. They kidnapped her and her brother. Forced them to be soldiers.
Bonjour, Kimiko.
I sympathize. I really do. But it's suicide.
Yeah, well, that's a small fucking price to pay, isn't it?
Not for you. For thousands of people if you push him too hard.
You're fucking scared.
I'm fucking terrified. And you should be too.
Starlight, I hope you can forgive me.
Battered and beaten, a phoenix rose from the ashes with a message so loud, so raw, it couldn't come forth as anything less than a roar. Witness her power, hear her truth.
The house always wins. I'm sorry.
We'll take the envoy ourselves. Yeah?
Well, what money? What equipment?
Friendship.
He said you were looking for a French guy and a black guy, a skinny white guy, British guy.
Oh no. Huey. Yeah. Problem is, you also had to run in with Huey. He knows, you know, Starlight.
I know, but
Are we talking about this?
Why not?
I don't know. I just know that for me, New York has been
God dang it, not Robin again.
Shit show.
He's not gonna move on. He's just.
Except for you.
What about now? Is good thing? Is he moving?
No.
Ish? Or is he using her still? I don't know.
I think he's still using her.
He's doing it for. Oh, God, getting closer to her. God! Huey, wrong. No! Bad!
Huey.
Yeah!
I thought that was you.
No, don't mess up me.
Oh, I apologise. I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's
not what it looks like. Because from where I'm sitting, it looks like you got your tongue halfway down the opposition's throat.
She's not the opposition.
And what do you think she's gonna do when she finds out you murdered Translucent?
When she finds out.
You gonna tell her?
Give him a best.
Where'd your friend go?
Oh, the worst! The worst! I don't know. I mean, okay. My initial thought whenever he was kissing her was just like, I don't know. There were like a bunch crashing together. I think I was, cause yeah, one of them was definitely like, oh, is he like trying to get closer to her more so to kind of help use it? But I don't think that's the case actually. I think he is going to, obviously have her help them. But I do think that was, what's the word? Sincere. There you go. I think that was sincere. I don't think that was. I mean, obviously he does have some feelings for her, so. But I do think that he wasn't using that to use her.
Yeah, I got you.
So.
Well, we did get confirmation though that Homelander was basically raised in a lab.
Yeah.
Like it seemed like
He
even
did.
that little room they had him in. Like it seemed. I wouldn't be surprised if years. Like they didn't even have a bed. They just had a target.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed. You probably did. But like the burn marks across the target.
Yeah. Okay. Those were burn marks. Okay.
Okay.
I thought those were just bullet. Like for some reason I was like, oh, I guess they kind of messed up the thing or whatever. I just thought like. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I didn't realize they were. I got that they probably got him for practice for his laser vision, but I didn't realize he already was
using it. Yeah, I gotcha. Well, the only reason I was thinking is because the friggin' baby had laser vision, so this kid was a toddler already. So
no, yeah,
I just assumed
it makes sense, and it just kind of hurt me a little on the inside because like
they're using these kids, making them weapons.
Yeah, no, they're making him weapons, but the thing is like for Homelander, like I don't know how they figured out like Maybe it was because since he was probably one of the first batches.
I think what it was. Are we talking about the blanket? Like why that meant something to him?
No, I kind of got how that meant.
No,
something
I mean
to
like how they knew. Is that what you're saying? How they knew that blanket, like the people that were setting up the fake house. What were you saying? About the blanket?
I wasn't saying anything about the blanket. I was just saying how because they raised him.
Right.
Like it seems they raised him. Like I'm not sure if they knew the amount of of what his range of powers were. If they knew he could fly, laser vision, all that other stuff.
Right.
Like when he was born, or as they were administering the drugs to him, or it was just over time. They were like, oh. As they monitored to him, and so they kind of got rid of the parents in some way, or he was already had no parents or something, and they took him, or because he was maybe part of their first batch, I'm guessing, of made heroes. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, we'll just take some, maybe some of them they raise, so that they have it fostered that sense of loyalty to. Even if it's not the company itself, to at least maybe the main person who seemed to raise him, which seems to be Stillwell. We saw a couple of, I'm guessing, scientists or something that were at the little window, looking at him, doing the whole baby thing.
And so, it does also seem that I don't know if this is 100% true, or if this is just Huey assuming, but apparently there are no naturally born heroes or supers. So they administer this drug at childbirth, or maybe even during or something. I don't know, but or after they're born, maybe. I wonder if probably. I'm thinking it's after childbirth, when the baby's already born, because the mother.
If it's because they're supposed to. They said that's basically for the polio virus.
That's what it's covered up as.
Yeah, no, I'm saying so. If I think it's type of stuff is usually administered after birth.
Right.
So basically the type of things that they would probably have, what they were doing with the kid, but
right.
Instead of pumping. Polio.
So I wonder if they choose it at random, or if they for some I don't know what.
Maybe they screen
that's what
the parents and all that other stuff and things, and they're okay, this seems like a decent this couple seems like they produce a relatively decent, good looking, all that other stuff and things. Child, all right, we'll use this one, and this one's black. When they want to because they probably want to have diversity to make it as marketable as possible.
Exactly.
So we're choosing this one. This one seems good enough, and this one's black. This one seems good enough, and this one's Mexican or Italian, whatever. I don't know.
Everybody. Yeah.
Chinese.
I didn't expect it to be everybody. I just thought maybe at the very least the 7 and then a couple others maybe in the company, but just not everybody. Every single super that exists.
So Starlight probably and if it's throughout the U.S. I can just imagine even where Starlight was born, they'll be oh, this one seems like she'll look okay.
Well, I think they ship her out not just in the U.S. because I think they ship out the polio stuff anywhere. But along with that, they're also trying to create supervillains.
Yeah,
so that's not good.
That's terrifying.
It's really not good.
Because what if manufacture supervillains?
I wonder if they're
sounds like a horrible idea.
Unless they're thinking that they have a way to again we've mentioned a couple episodes ago, I think, whether they can choose the power that goes into a person or or at least somewhat do that. Because otherwise, what if somebody gets ability that not even Homelander is able to stop, and then that's just it.
That'd be bad. I hope as much as it'd be kind of satisfying to see these awful people kind of get what's coming to them.
Yeah.
There'd be the collateral damage of everyone else.
Yeah.
Especially if they were able to successfully manufacture a supervillain
that
wants to kill them all. That would be awful. That would be bad.
I wonder how they'd go about that as well, because they're along with not choosing the person to be the supervillain, are they raise it as a supervillain, or they let it go and put it in just a situation
from what we saw, they seem to this they may have been monitoring the terrorist group, and they just happened to choose I wouldn't be surprised if it's it seems
so they wouldn't be from birth. That's what I'm assuming my assumption went to. That's why I messed up.
I don't think it's from birth.
Yeah,
I don't think they cared about her personal backstory.
They just got somebody who was a terrorist.
Who was a terrorist.
And so this person is going to be suited for.
And it seems that she was probably one of their better soldiers.
Possibly.
So I wouldn't be surprised if I
don't know if they would have chosen their best soldiers, because that could possibly go to the point of
backfire.
Being,
So maybe maybe at least a decent enough soldier that they can put up a good enough looking show, and whatnot, and then they pump them full of powers. I didn't know that would they didn't seem to train or anything like that. They just kept her in that cage.
But I wonder how what they if they continuously pumped her full of it, or if it was just like an injection or two
I
or
don't
whatever,
know, like-
and then they just kept her there until they were ready to release the supervillain, the first
man.
their first super. I don't know if it's their first supervillain, but this one at least. But yeah, she is. We found out more about her, and it seems like I'm not sure if she couldn't talk before, like maybe something happened to where she's mute, or something happened that during that she's unable to talk or yet, or maybe just period.
Yeah.
And so that's why she went to Mesmer and had him convey that she was a child soldier essentially, and she now wants to go back and get her brother.
Which is fair.
Right.
But she's probably her only surviving family at the moment.
Yeah, because they killed her parents, and then she chose to stay, at least for now. Like when Frenchie was like,
asked him,
just
like, hey,
nod your head and we'll hop on a plane out of here and go back to where back to your home and take care of your brother. I really like Frenchie a lot, man.
Yeah, no, like he seems to have a lot of
heart,
empathy, and heart. Like, yeah, it seems he's based like. I didn't expect him a group of people like this to have a heart somehow, but yeah, he seems to be.
They kind of like they all do, just very different ways.
Yeah.
Like Butcher's, his is just mangled because of what happened. His wife was raped by Homelander, and I can't even imagine.
And I'm kind of.
I'm surprised that itself didn't kill her. Yep. I don't know. I mean, he might have just controlled himself and not to kill her. I don't know why he would have cared, but maybe he did want to, a dead body all over him. I don't really know. But she after that she left, and either he killed her or she killed herself after that event.
As he said, yeah, like either way, it doesn't make much of a difference. And it's just, man.
And that's just kind of that's just made him along with him, made him. I don't want to say that made him bitter, because he was kind of not bitter beforehand, but he was a little more rough around the edges already.
Yeah.
But
like it seemed, even as he when she was saying I don't know how.
Yeah.
She loves someone like me, but she did. Like he could have. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he was already probably part of some government or something like that, maybe some type of soldier or something, and just or just like
I don't know, because I don't know they never really went into what he was beforehand. I don't think.
Like I'm not
because. I'm pretty sure the whole thing with when they tried to go after Lamplighter with who was it again?
It was Mallory, I think.
Yeah,
either Mallory or O'Malley. I forgot.
I don't think it's O'Malley. I think it is Mallory. I don't know. I think that was had been probably after the whole incident with Homelander. I don't think he.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't
necessarily had an issue with.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had already been working together for some time before that happened. It's just.
Yeah, because I don't know how else he would have contact with. Raina. Speaking of which, she, he took the evidence to her.
She said hey,
I get you all this crap, but not Homelander, because that could lead to
everyone dying, or at least countless people
injured at the very least.
Like you're scared. Like I'm terrified, and you should be.
This person could kill like thousands in the blink of an eye, like literally in the blink of an eye.
Like just his heat vision can kill hundreds of people. His strength, his flight, his speed.
Yeah.
Like we don't even know if he has any other of Superman-esque powers, like the freezing breath,
right?
What have you? Like
just like
doing that, like Superman as a
basically like Ultraman, the Earth 3 counterpart of Superman.
No, I know who you're talking about. I'm just trying to think of I was gonna say because Superman, Ultraman was more of an out and out criminal,
No, I know.
Mafia.
That's what I'm saying. It would be basically Ultraman because they have the exact same abilities. He's basically he ruled the world, right? Him and his group, his crime syndicate.
Yeah, they basically ruled at least America, if nothing else.
Yeah.
But it was just if Superman hadn't happened to land in the Kent family and land in somewhere
Russia.
Russia.
Because I think the Red Sun is.
Yeah,
was he a bad guy in there?
I
don't remember.
I don't quite. I never really read it, so I wouldn't exactly know.
Mm-hmm.
But again, if Superman happened to land in
somebody that didn't have the morals that the Kents did,
a very greedy corporation,
right?
Basically here, this is if he was raised by a corporation that cared nothing about
there
money
was this
and getting more money.
What was it? I forgot what the issue was called, but it was basically this group changed time and to where Bruce they adopted Bruce and Clark or Kal-El, I guess.
Yeah.
And they were rulers, and I think Clark killed Green Arrow. So. Yeah,
it was
that's
pretty
messed
bad.
up, yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Real quick, whenever the Deep saw the screen, what is it that it said? Because you said something. You laughed at.
Oh, it said like the Deep. Is something like basically made a sea joke, like I think it used like a porpoise or a dolphin or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. You'd have to rewind it to see again, but like. Yeah, and then.
But.
And it seems
so
like he's still getting some backlash, which is nice.
I mean, for one, I hate that they did that. It was like, not that they did it to him, but that they had him like, that they had him make this, not the speech, what is it? A public announcement, kind of not covering up necessarily. It was like, I missed. It was my mistake. I thought it was consensual.
Yeah.
It was like
it wasn't on purpose. That's it.
That's what it was.
Deep apologizes for inappropriate activity.
Okay, yeah, because whenever they first showed up, I didn't show that, so I thought that was the same thing.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
so then you said something, I was like, wait, what? But then now, he's definitely getting negative backlash on that, and they're sending him away.
I forgot. Yeah.
He's on sabbatical. So
they sent him they basically said probably so. I wouldn't be surprised if it was some small city.
What is it? Sandusky, Ohio. So
probably, it seems I wouldn't be. It's just probably going to be a small town in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So that he can't
to watch over the small town instead.
Yeah. So he can't. I wonder if he's like coming to see him much and stuff.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna bring him back at all. And it's like, yeah, no, we're gonna have a replacement for you, by the way, because of what you did and the fact that Annie.
Why do you keep calling her Tandy?
Cloak and Dagger.
I didn't know her name was Tandy. So
yeah.
I just knew they were just called Cloak and Dagger.
But no, because Annie came out to the public and she didn't say who it was, but she wasn't, obviously she if they ask, I'm gonna say it.
And I do feel like Mae was like, no, the house always wins. Like,
because they still turned it. They're like, we'll make it into something. We don't need you to, comply with us or something like that. Yeah. And I was like, son of.
It's frustrating.
What are the text? I didn't read the full text. Did you see what chance? I knew what the most of it
Citizen
said.
Starlight.
No, that not the text of the screen. What the text they sent her.
No, we don't need you for the reality shoot. Got everything we need. Check it out.
Oh, well, that's a little rude. Yeah, it's just a douche move right there. God, I know. It's just, but
that's what happens when you have a mega corporation.
I really think that she should just go solo. I mean, granted, she's not gonna initially make the bucks she's making here, but I mean, what's the harm? For real, she can do much better. She can save much more people, many more people.
But the problem is that they, since they're the mega corporation,
right?
Again, they did this. They turned it into it seems like turning it into a movie. But they would do. They probably make her look as bad as possible.
If she quits, I mean, they don't have the rights to her material anymore.
No, they probably would. I wouldn't be surprised if she had to sign a contract that
that's if she's working with them. I don't once you quit. I mean, you're not wrong. I don't know how they roll their contracts, but usually when you sever yourself from a company, they don't have the rights to your material anymore. So it's
but I'm learning though there are some contracts you can make it spin it so that even if you sever your contract.
Either way, she should just go solo and not deal with these people anymore. I think she could do much more.
I think it's just that if she did, they would probably.
Yeah, who cares? She can do more good.
But I mean, they could make it that she would not just that she would look bad, but that she probably wouldn't even be able to do anything. Just legal thing upon legal thing, and just it would not be a good idea if she wanted to go solo and break her contract, because there's probably just lots of other ramifications if you can't break your contract because something or other, or even if she hasn't signed a contract, they could probably do something.
She would have signed a contract when you're joining the Seven. Yeah. I think they mentioned one. I don't remember, but I don't know. I think Starfire. Starlight, yeah. I think she could make it work. I think she would be able to.
No, I think if they didn't exist or if they didn't care about.
No, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I think that she could make. I don't think they're going to go this route. I think because she's gonna help Huey and them. But I think if she wanted to, she could make it. Wouldn't be easy. I'm not saying that, but I think she could make it work over time.
Yeah.
Oh, and what's his Mesmer? He went to Homelander and he ratted them out essentially.
Yeah.
He gave he told them where they were at that.
He now knows who. Even if he doesn't know who they are at the moment,
he now knows Huey works with this group though, which I'm which I'm not the most. Yeah, actually, initial the more initial fear is because he knows that they know each other. It's just no.
He might have forgotten. Like when he's like to Mesmerist or whatever his name is.
I don't
He was
know.
just like
Because he was more personal with him.
Yeah,
like,
but
in
like
a,
he only,
in a
he only-
negative way. But
yeah, but he only saw him for like probably less than a minute.
but it's not a train. It's not. Well, it's just the when you're. It's a negative thing that sticks with you more than it's somebody who
I know,
doesn't
but
have
I
any
feel
kind
like-
of.
I feel like-
I think he recognizes him because he looked at that picture more or longer than the others. Like
no,
he
looked,
that sat on that
the
one.
one he looked at the most was Butcher.
Was
Like,
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you didn't know that one real good. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so-
fair. Well, still, I'm pretty sure he didn't forget him because it was only 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I don't think
I don't
someone
know.
like Homelander, because I mean, not that he's like, oh, I remember every face, but I don't think Homelander would have forgotten. He might have, but still, like it's more of a
I
risk.
just feel like it's gonna be like he's gonna probably not remember exactly who this person is, like for a bit, but only when like at the most inopportune moment be like, it's that guy. Maybe not exactly go.
I don't know. We'll
it's
see.
that
I
guy,"
think
but
he remembers
I
him,
feel
which
like
is-
he like at least most definitely remembers Butcher.
Well, yeah.
Because of the whole his wife thing.
And then he
stuff
like
that.
zoned in on that picture.
Yeah.
But I'm still worried about Huey, man. He's still. I feel like he might remember him, which I
I
hope
mean-
not. I hope you're
there's
right.
like 2 episodes left on this season.
Yeah.
So.
Wait. Yeah. We're at 6, right?
Yeah. Well, now we're on 7. So
Yeah.
there's 1 episode left after we're done with the next episode.
God dang it,
But
mine
yeah,
don't want that.
there's only
That's no
2 episodes
good.
left. I don't even know
Things
how
are
long it'll
amping up.
take
Next
until-
episode is the second to last episode. Then.
Yeah.
Ooh, things are gonna be bad next episode.
Yeah. And I do feel kind of bad for, I think, is it Mesmerist or Mesmer?
I think it's Mesmer. Well, I don't know if it's Mesmer or if it's Mesmerist. Is that just the show? It might be Mesmerist. But Haley Joel Osment's character.
Yeah, but like I feel like what was it, his daughter
Right.
and stuff, like how he's like on the phone he was like, yeah, I know she was just being polite, like she didn't really
Yeah.
care to talk to me or anything. I'm like, I do feel kind of bad that he did seem to want to at least try to be in his
Yeah.
daughter's life. And she's like, I don't really know you, and
Yeah.
I don't really care to know you, because like it wouldn't be like because
She's like a stranger, so I was like,
Yeah.
why would I want to know who this person is? I have no idea who you are.
I mean, like she knew his name, like she said his name, like his
Yeah, hey,
actual
Charles,
name.
yeah.
Hey Charles, like hey Charles, like I wouldn't be surprised if she knows who he is. She knows she's her dad, or he's her dad.
Right.
But he was probably not like before he wanted to fix himself. I thought he was gonna climb up and go like off himself.
At first I thought that, but then I was like, oh wait, please
I think
tell
I
me
actually
it's
would have
not
like
going-
as bad as it sounds. I probably would have preferred that because at least he wouldn't have like Homelander wouldn't know
Yeah,
who they were.
I get that, but I don't know if I would have wanted that though, because I mean that's just the fact that it's just this depression of like your daughter not wanting to know you, and the fact that you really want to be in your daughter's life. I don't know. Like,
but I mean, like I think like when he was like he said like, hey, take like I
no, I'm just
understand.
saying like if he were to take his life because of that, I don't know if I would have preferred that over. I mean, again, I
don't think
I
it
don't
would-
want my people
I was
being.
just thinking he was gonna take his life because of the awful things he had seen, and he just kind of just.
Oh, I don't think that would have been it.
combined with the daughter thing and all that other just because he seemed to not be like he's like with the where we saw him at that type of like like really minor celebrity on this old show and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, like he didn't seem really happy with his life, and like when he said like I just want to be part of the good guys again.
Yeah. I think I was thinking like he wants to maybe. Yeah, to be not to be in the life of what he was doing now. What he's doing now kind of was dealing with drugs, and when he was what is it when he was doing inside trading, I think it's like he wants to do that again also, so that he maybe he has something, he's coming something to prove sort of to his daughter, maybe make her want him, or to want him, or make what was I trying to say. To at least give her reason to want to know him more.
I don't think that's what he wanted. Yeah, because he's like, I'm probably not going to get anywhere.
But
with her now.
I think maybe just because like where he is right now, that like he maybe if he were to have more of a positive standing, then maybe he could try again. I don't know.
I remember there was that collateral damage support group.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go to there. I forgot.
I feel kind of bad for all of them.
Yeah, dude,
especially for that guy who doesn't have.
I felt more bad for the girl because her spine is broken.
Well, I was saying I said I felt bad for all because they probably all have like had.
Well, no, yeah, but I mean, out of the bunch, I feel the worst for her. Mm-hmm. She just can't walk. She can't walk anymore.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. It's just like, and like I want like some of them probably have horrible psychological issues now, or just like I think I saw someone who had like one of those fake legs. I think I'm not entirely sure.
I don't remember. I just know that I saw one dude with crutches, one missing an arm.
Yeah.
I don't remember the rest. I don't think.
Yeah, but like just showing like like the heroes here aren't really like like I always remember in comics and stuff like maybe not all the time, but like
whenever I see like someone super speed or someone who's flying super fast and they catch somebody but they're going up the building,
Yeah.
I'm just like, you can't kill them. It'll do worse because you're going not it's like the ground's rushing to them.
Like I remember,
and then
I remember the reason like they could do that. I think at least for like the flashes and stuff is that like they had that that slight like field around them.
Yeah, they at
that,
least.
like,
But the thing is,
canceled
at least they explain it though, because in like Superman's case, if he just rushes, sometimes when he'll rush up the building and then catch someone, like in a book, they've actually did it really well, where he says he can catch them, but he has to like maneuver it just right so that he doesn't like whiplash them and break them. So I like when they implement that into stuff. It's like you're gonna kill somebody if you just rush up and catch them.
But I mean, like
falling.
since it is in a comic book world, like you don't really, like people don't really know.
No, I know,
think about that.
I know,
So,
but I like it with. Well, I don't like it, but they address it in here. It's like, no, I wish he was more gentle with my spine.
Yeah,
but I'm grateful that he saved me.
I remember how in some stories and stuff like that, like in some like comics or whatever, like to be like, no, we have to follow certain procedures to make sure that we don't hurt someone as we're trying to help them.
Mm-hmm.
And in here, they don't, like the heroes here don't really care about that. They just want to make money and be famous.
And they want to be, get the limelight for saving lives. Yeah.
I mean, there's not like it seems like someone, like someone like Starlight isn't all that often where someone who genuinely wants to just do good.
And if they they're not in like the public eye because maybe they don't have the power set or they just don't have the public appeal that the seven that Vought thinks that would appeal to people.
And I remember how like Maeve was just like, hey, they always win. I'm sorry about that. Like I am.
She obviously has probably dealt with that.
Yeah, like she's like, I'm honestly sorry that like this stuff happened to you and you couldn't
get past it.
They kind of they still basically won, which sucks. But like dealing with these types of people with the power they have, you're gonna have to kind of deal with it. I'm like, I hope it is brought down, but
yeah. Because they were picked up for a second season, so I don't know how the season's gonna end. I'm really kind of worried about it. This isn't okay. One of the I think it was a tweet that I was like portraying to Starlight's her public thing when she was at Faith Expo? Is that what it's called? Believe Expo.
Believe Expo.
That's what it was. There was a tweet that I saw that really just kind of pissed me off. Is regret is not rape. And I'm just like.
Yeah, but there was also another one that said, "Hey, don't we?"
No, but I'm just like some fact that somebody would say that. I was like, "Are you for real?"
But I mean, there's always going to be someone like that.
I know that doesn't make it me not angry.
No, it doesn't make me not angry either. It's just like, no, it sucks.
You're what's wrong. You need to be nice.
Be nice. You need to be nice.
Told you.
Sure did.
You not real person. Even though there's real people out there, but still,
you
representation of those I hate.
Yeah, there we go.
I also think Maeve, like in the scene in the elevator, I think she was upset that she was a mixture of like jealousy and then thinking that kind of Starlight was also being fake, but like that she couldn't do that anymore. That she. It's like she sees this and she's like, oh man, I remember when I was like that. She'll see, and also just like, man, I can't do that. I hate her for this, but also just like you're being fake, using this women's empowerment to,
Yeah, I mean, like,
pick yourself up in the front of public eye.
It was like, man, like you can't, like, how could you not see? But like, no, it's fair because like
she's gone through it.
She's been it's not unreasonable that she's so cynical at this point because of probably how long she's been like doing.
Yeah, because in the first episode, she's like, don't let them see you cry or weak or something like that.
Yeah.
And it seems that I don't know if this is what's affecting him, but A-Train, he's having issues. I think going as fast as he can normally go. I'm not sure if it's because of.
I thought it was just that he was just kind of slightly off because he's
No, I'm not telling you quiet. I'm trying to think of a word. Go ahead. What you're saying?
Yeah, I thought he was just kind of off because his mind is just keeps on thinking back to like I caused my girlfriend's death.
I'm trying to remember her name. Popclaw. That's what I was trying to remember. If that's what's keeping him off, because I know we know he cares about her. He cared about her a lot. So I think that's like writing him the whole time is just, he. I don't know. Like he also seemed like he was being sincere when he was telling the story, and then she's like, "Can we ixnay on the gunfire, the gun violence?" And I was like,
and he's just
kind of actually happened to me.
Yeah, and
so I'm starting to feel.
He's just kind of like
I feel that for some aspects I feel bad. Like I feel empathetic towards some of these characters. Like A-Train a little bit and the Deep a little. I mean, still kind of scumbaggy. So
kind of they are scumbags.
And we don't know about Black Noir still.
Still know nothing. Yeah, we still know
So
nothing
it's
about. Like, I did kind of like that joke with the Seth Rogen. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be Black Noir and the VCU or whatever it was called.
VCU, yeah.
Yeah, VCU.
Was it? I know what. Sorry, I think it was VCU. Yeah,
Yeah, the Vault Cinematic Universe.
I keep want to say Vault. Vault Cinematic Universe.
Yeah. I just really like that.
Yeah. Seth Rogen. I don't know how they're gonna. He's gotta do some CG or some working out for that, or some padding.
Well, I think he was in the Green Hornet movie. I think he basically had to work with, like, to look.
Yeah, but he had to look slim because the Green Hornet was slim, but Black Noir is a bit beefy.
But yeah, and you also kind of like how Homelander was just kind of sitting there, not saying anything as he usually does, because he. Or not Homelander, Black Noir.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Black Noir
like,
was sitting there. I didn't realize because I happened to glance up and see Homelander, so that was still in my head. But
Gotcha.
Black Noir was just kind of sitting there as if they were being interviewed. And he just kind of
He was like, yes, you can't see any facial expression going
whatsoever.
on.
He's not of a peep.
And not saying anything. Have we ever heard him speak yet? I don't know if we've heard him talk during the fight. Okay.
No, not at all. He didn't. I think at most he just kind of maybe grunted, but I don't even think he did that.
I think he did when he was cut a little bit. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think we've heard him talk.
But I think Seth Green is supposed to be either the producer.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen is the producer, I think, on the show, which is pretty funny, and that's probably why he's like.
He's the producer of this show.
I think it was either Seth Green or Seth. God.
Yeah, he's one of them. Yeah. The production was being developed by Eric Kripke or whatever, Evan Goldberg, and Seth Rogen. Okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Okay, well, man, that's... Okay, so we got 2 episodes left after this. This is...
I am kind of... Yeah. I am
this is
curious
kind of worse.
How it's going to end.
Because it's always got to be, like, crazy and bad in the semi-finale. So, I'm worried. God, I'm worried. It's, we got, Homelander knowing Butch... And so I don't know about that. I'm really hoping Butcher doesn't die. I really don't want. I want Carl Urban to be back next season. I don't know what's gonna happen.
What I'm trying to remember back from that little thing, summary basically I saw, and I'm not even sure how far they're into the story yet of the actual original comic or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're even really near the end of that story yet. So they
but I don't know what they changed and what they don't.
No, that's true. So they could change a lot.
Because didn't you say that they had the boys had abilities or something?
Yeah, they gave them.
So maybe they'll go that route. Yeah, maybe they'll go that route. That might be the finale. That'd be cool. That'd be so cool.
That would be interesting.
I wonder what Huey would get. I kind of want him to get really bad powers. Just because it'd be funny. No, I don't want to know. I want to be surprised with the powers if he gets them. If they do that this season, I just want to see.
I was just saying the powers they got in the thing were just very basic, just strength.
Okay, that'd be okay. That would make sense because I don't know if they have to. I don't know, fine-tune the thing or anything, and they have only the stuff they were injecting into the girl.
They just
Kimiko.
Yeah.
We got her name now. So
her name is Kimiko.
So now we don't have to call her the female. We can call her Kimiko. But that's going on. We have maybe Starlight bringing her into the mix because he's like, Huey wants to tell her everything.
It's probably gonna go bad though, knowing story tropes.
Maybe not. I mean, there's 2 different kind of story tropes. So, or there's multiple actually, but. So, we'll see. Yeah, guys, that's it for this week's episode for The Boys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out the rest of our stuff, make sure you hit the button next to us. Or if you want to stick around for our next week's episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you want to support us, go and check out our Patreon. You can get access to polls, early access, full length, all that stuff. Link for that will also be in the description down below. And again, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next week.
Bye.